Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If today is your first time stopping by, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. This is a part 2 of the video I made on how to make money in China as a student. I've been getting series of questions, like I've been getting questions upon questions about that video. A lot of people are asking me, oh, how do you go about sourcing, how to reach out to companies and all of that. So today I decided to do a part 2 of that video to answer some of the questions. This one says, hi, I got across your recent YouTube video. Please explain how to go about sourcing and online marketing. I'm in China already. Thank you for the video. This one says, I'm Salome. I'm currently in Wenzhou. I want to ask for something. Please, how do you reach out to companies and what were your charges like approximately? This one said, I saw your YouTube video on how to make money in China and I want to know more about sourcing. Hello, good evening to you, Miss Tricia. Please pardon me for texting at this hour. I stumbled upon your video on YouTube on how to earn money, on how to earn income in China as a student, and I decided to get in touch. This one says, hi Patricia, I'm Emmanuel, just moved to China about a month ago. I stumbled on your video on how to make money in China and didn't quite understand sourcing segment. Would you be kind enough to tell me how that works? Another one says, I saw your video about make money in China. I would like to know more about that. And most of these questions were directed to my WeChat. They were sent to me on WeChat, and some of them I read in the comment section because in all my videos I have my WeChat account. So today I'm just going to focus on sourcing, how to reach out to companies and all of that. So before I start, I'm going to obviously tell you guys how I reach out to companies, what apps I use, and how to go about sourcing. A lot of people think, like, when you go on some of these apps and see they say, okay, minimum order is this, sometimes they are actually nice enough to supply that same item even when it's less than them. Not all of them, just few of them. I'm also going to explain how you kind of get the companies to work with you, you know, how to maintain a good relationship with the company. I'm not really big on Alibaba. I wouldn't say it's good, neither would I say it's bad. I just don't use it. So one of the apps I use obviously is Taobao. Taobao is nice, but the only downside about Taobao is you need to have some level of Chinese in you. You get what I mean? Like, because it's a Chinese app, everything is written in Chinese characters, and most times the sellers there, they don't really want to stress themselves to do like translation. Sometimes they do, but not all the time. They just want people that will be able to chat with them in Chinese. Sometimes when you're buying something in large quantity, you can get the suppliers to reduce the price. I've done that a lot of times and they actually did. Not all of them, just few of them. You actually need to know how to speak Chinese, at least write simple chat for you to get them to respond to you. So that's one downside about Taobao. Taobao is for, you know, Zhongguoren. And when I say Zhongguoren, I don't mean like Chinese people. I mean like people that are already in China that at least understand how to write simple sentences in Chinese and all of that stuff. Now the second app I use is Made in China. I prefer using Made in China to other apps because Made in China has a whole lot of things you could get, and most of the companies there, they are nice enough to give you things even if you're going to order them and they are below their minimum order. Now, how do you use Made in China? I'm going to leave a screen recording maybe somewhere here for you guys. I get these questions a lot. People ask me, oh, how do you go about sourcing? How do you reach out to company? It's very simple, guys. All you need to do, let's say for instance someone asks you to figure out the price of computers, you go to Made in China, you download it, register. You can sign in with your Gmail, you can register with your Chinese number. When you register on Made in China, you search for laptops or compute desktop, anyone that you're actually looking for. When you get to see the ones that you think are closer to what you want, you just reach out to the company, because there is a place there written contact seller. Once you reach out to the company, they can send you quotations and all of that. Sourcing is not as easy as it seems. It's time consuming, because you have to look for the best company that have the best price, and you also have to bargain. Do you get me? So it's not really as easy as it seems. English. So when you reach out to the company, you tell them what exactly you want. Most of them have WhatsApp. They are very active on WhatsApp. They'll send you pictures. You can also let them know, like, as the middle person, if you're going to buy this, they have to give you a certain percentage, at least 2 to 5% of whatever you're buying. Let's say you're buying the thing for like 0.1 RMB, you can decide to give it to your client at 0.2. Regardless, if you settle on a percentage with the company, no matter what, they still have to give you your percentage. But you don't really have to be greedy. Honestly, you don't need to be greedy, because it's something you can do at your leisure. One thing again you can do is, when you supply, you don't need to be greedy when it comes to your fees. You can either charge a fee, like, okay, if I'm going to be the middle person, this is my fee. That I do. I usually charge 5 to 10,000 naira if I'm shopping for someone for personal items. If I'm shopping for you and it's like a lot, I usually bargain with the company and we come to an agreement on the percentage they will give me and all of that. So once you chat with the company, you guys come to an agreement. One way to protect yourself, guys, I've learned the hard way. Sourcing is not easy. If you want to remain relevant, you need to make sure that on no account will you release the number of the company, the address or whatever to whoever you're sending those items to, because trust me, every client wants to break free and talk to the company directly, because they feel like, you know what, you're eating their money, or they could get it at a better price. It's just business, no hard feelings, honestly. And I've actually learned the hard way. I've done business with people that when they finally get the contact of the factory that I was using to supply those items, they went behind my back and they started contacting the factory on their own, and the factory just sidelined me, because really there is nothing I can do. There is really nothing you can do, because one, you're in China as a student, you know working is not allowed, so you can't even complain. You just learn your lessons, except maybe you don't want to continue with that client, you just want it to be a one-time thing. If you really want to be relevant, you need to make sure that you protect your own space and make sure the factory you're working with and your client make sure they don't cross paths. To protect your own self, you just have to take that precaution. And yeah, when it comes to admission, like I said in my previous video, I'll leave the video somewhere here. It's very simple, guys. I said you can just go to your school, or you can, you know, there's WeChat and we have groups. You can ask, oh, who is in this school, who is in this school, I need the admin office number and all of that. It's very easy. You don't even need to go to that school. All you need to do is call the admin office, find out what their fee structure is, find out what the requirements are. Once you get that, you can always tell a friend to tell a friend, you know, back home. And you can actually pay for ads. Like, you can pay for ads if you want, and it's that simple, guys. Honestly, it's that simple. Honestly, I can't really reply everybody that asked me questions regarding this particular video, so I decided to make this video. At least I hope this video answered some of those questions. The main things to take out of this video is, one, if you want to start sourcing for items, just know that it's quite time consuming. It's time consuming, it's not easy. Don't think it's something you just, you know, do 1 or 2 days and you start earning money. It took me a while. I have to do adverts, you know, I have to tell this family member to tell this family member that if they want something, they should just let me know. I can help them source it. And also, my Chinese is quite good, I would say. So, and the next thing is, I use made in China to shop, and I also use Taobao. That's all about that. My battery is about to die. Thank you for watching this video. Please, if there's something you asked me in my previous video regarding this particular video that I just explained and I didn't answer, please leave a comment in the comment section. See you guys in my next video. Until then, stay blessed.